strong case for an smart Madu Ajaya makes a strong case for an open Nigeria with free, fair, equal, unlimited, and unconditional access to opportunities and justice for all Nigerians.
Good morning, fellow Nigerians from Nigeria and around the world. Good morning, Africans. Good morning, viewers from around the world. This is Smart Madua Georgia, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International from Houston, Texas, United States of America. Yes, Nigerians are on a day. This message, I decided to put it first on Facebook, all right, so that Nigerians who are my friends, Nigerians who are connected to me one way or the other will have access to do it, to see it before I will transfer it to YouTube, where I have a huge growing global audience. Now, only Nigerians, on never plenty, a lot of Americans, a lot of people from across the world come to my YouTube channel, our YouTube channel. That's the ONN YouTube channel. Book a place there. Subscribe. I'm trying to get away from doing live broadcast on Facebook. The reason is because Facebook deletes live broadcast after 30 days. It doesn't make sense. So a lot of my work now, I'm transferring them because what I'm building is a huge library. So far, we have over 1,200 messages on our YouTube channel for the people of Nigeria in this generation and generations to come. So I'm trying to archive my work and document them properly. All right? Because you never know what tomorrow holds. I want to be remembered for my work and not looking for money or anything from anybody in particular. But if you love what we do, support us. If you love what we do, follow us. Our job is driven purely by wanting truth. Truth. The truth most Nigerians have not been able to say. They don't say it because they are benefiting from not speaking the truth, or because they are afraid of punitive measures for speaking the truth. But if you speak the truth, you go die. You not speak, you go die. All right, but I will choose to speak the truth so that I can save lives one way or the other. And that is why I've taken this job, very dangerous job to do for Nigeria. But you know what? I have a message, and the message must and will be delivered in full, not half. So today I'm talking about the massacre that took place in Plateau State. Yes, 2 days ago. They massacred my brothers and sisters in Plateau State. Yes, they massacred them in great numbers. Killed innocent children. In fact, let me show you a little bit before we can move forward. What Nigeria has become. Epic center of killing by people that are known, but people who have grown so big that nobody can touch them. But we will touch them. The people of Nigeria will touch them. And I see them being touched going forward, because they cannot continue to kill us and get away with it. And then when some people retaliate, they will summon the governors of those states to go and beg and pay and promise to pay compensation. Now, the problem now is, you know, I always remind you, I was hurt in Kano, 1991. See this mark? I was stabbed. They wanted to kill me. All right, they killed my friend in my presence. I saw them cutting off his neck. When they were through with him, they came for me. Thank God, I was physically fit. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I did it. The guy was coming with a hot dagger to my chest, that I took it from here. I took it with this. Yes. And then I took the dagger from him. Yes. That was the last thing I knew. The next place I saw myself was somewhere heading into no man's land in Kano. A woman grabbed me and told me, "You are bleeding so profusely." And then when I looked at my clothes, we were all drenched in blood. Kano, 1991. My state governor did not cry blood. I don't even know if he cared that I existed. That was not his business. No Kano person was summoned to Bender State at the time. Was it Bender? Yeah, Bender State at the time. To come and pay compensation. And not just only me. They killed a lot of people from other places, other parts of Nigeria. Nobody went to pay them. Nobody paid them visits. Nobody did anything. It was just another incident. And then life continued. I was in school of orthopedic nursing doing my postgraduate in orthopedics. So as soon as I finished, that was how I left Kano. It was hell. And I think a few years after that, it happened again, and it has been happening. You remember Gideon Akaluka? How they murdered him, cut off his neck, and put a stick, yes, and was dancing around the city of Kano with his head. You want to make I talk something? You want to make I talk something, and I go talk. And heaven will not be let loose. We have a lot to settle in Nigeria. We have a lot of things to settle in Nigeria. Ask Lamido Sanusi why he ran away from Nigeria to Sudan when Abacha was looking for him in connection with the killing of Gideon Akaluka. Let me give something to Abacha. Not only bad. Abacha was not a religious bigot. He was not a religious extremist. He was one man who loved human life. At least, I know he messed up a lot of time when he started killing opposition under pressure. Yes. But that killing of Gideon Akaluka, it touched Abacha's heart. It touched him. And he was ready. Some of the people who were behind it, Abacha dead with them. They died. They killed them. But Sanusi ran away. We don't know why he ran away. He didn't return until Abacha died. Yes. Guess what? He returned with that big question mark. I'm talking about Lamido Sanusi. He's sitting on the throne of the Emir of Kano now. He ran to Sudan. He ran to Sudan to evade justice, to evade questioning. He only returned when Abacha died. You know, this conspiracy of Abacha's death, there's a lot of angles to it. Yes, he returned. And Obasanjo made him governor of Central Bank. Alright? Then after a few years later, he was made Emir of Kano. Before Ganduje dethroned him. And now he's back contesting for the position of Emir of Kano after he was removed by Ganduje. Alright? So that emirship in Kano is messed up. And these are Fulani boys ruling over Hausa majority, the real owners of the land. We never see justice for Nigeria. We get justice in Nigeria. What is happening in Nigeria now? We open a lot of cans of worms in Nigeria. So that's how Lamido Sanusi, he came back into contention. And then when I hear him talk all the nonsense, he's so smooth liar. Nigerians will be clapping for him. Especially Ndigbo. Ndigbo gathered one day and made Sanusi a guest of honor. A guest of honor for a man with a question mark on the slaying of your own brother, stupid Igbo people. Yes, so some Igbo elites are so nasty, very fucking stupid. They want influence. They can sell their brother for money. Yes. Tell Nami Toka, Igbo. Yes. You don't know when to draw the line. That is why all your governors are made made outside Igbo land. Nobody, not all of them are disconnected from the Igbo people. They don't care about their own people. Yeah, a Fulani man has to make you a governor. Imo State. A Fulani man has to make you a governor in Ebonyi State. Yes, Igbo politicians, Igbo elites, ass leakers, they prefer their businesses to the safety and the sanctity of their people's lives. Money, 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 money. Okay, but that one now, make we park that one for corner. Alright? And that is why Igbo people, they suffer for Nigeria. Good people, they are good people, they repress them. They want to protect their businesses. Even if their people are dying in droves, it doesn't matter. If we talk now, they go say, nah, Igbo people. That's how the excuse you used to run away. Nigeria is a burning. You are not free yet. You say that when we came out before, they kill us. So we're not going to come and make we live out for them better. You are still, your condition has not gotten better. You don't declare victory until you win victory. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep fighting. So I don't like that nonsense that when I hear that talk, that it makes me sick. Like these people are not serious people. Anyway, that's by the way. The thing when I talk now today is the killings in the north. Just Plateau State on April 14, 2025. 51 people were murdered. 51 people were murdered in cold blood by Fulani bandits who want to come and grab lands that they do not own. Was Madam Fodio Fulani bandits. Yes, it's in this same Nigeria, in Nasarawa State, last year, Bello Bodejo graduated 4,000 Fulanis, graduated them from a military training exercise. They armed them. What did he get? They said they arrested him. Nigeria is a joke. Nigeria is a junk right now. I love the country. The physical space of Nigeria is so beautiful. But what drives Nigeria is wrong. What drives Nigeria is injustice. What drives Nigeria is hypocrisy. What drives Nigeria is bigotry. What drives Nigeria is hell. And that is what we must address now. If we don't address it, Nigeria is as good as gone. Who wants to be part of that nonsense? I don't want to be part of it, and I will not recommend anybody to be part of it. Yes, I've been telling people, the day I will join those who want to dissolve Nigeria, Nigeria will be dissolved. Yes, the day I will add my voice to do the voice of those who want to dissolve Nigeria, Nigeria will be dissolved. I am saying it because of what I know and what I can do to end Nigeria. But I love the country, I love the diversity, I love the people, and I want the country strategically to be one, organically one, ahead of the unification of Africa, where she is supposed to play a major role. That is why we are exercising all the patience. Not because we cannot do worse than what these Fulani boys are doing. We can do worse, exceedingly worse than that, and turn that place into HELL capital. But we don't want to do it. But our people have a right to resist them. Yes, however they want, and by whatever means that they want, they can resist them. We will not run away from Nigeria for them. They don't own Nigeria. They are not the owners of Nigeria. We are the aborigines of Nigeria. So why should an aborigine be running? That's why where I have problem with Nnamdi Kanu. Why should I run from strangers? The strangers have to be the one on the run. If we unite, we put them on the run. If they don't want Nigeria to live in peace, yes, then we put them on the run. Let them go and look for their country to build. But they cannot take Nigeria. So now they massacred people, as always, and they went away There's no words about who massacred them. There's no word about a governor who will bring them, arraign them, and send them to Abuja. Like that idiot they call Monday Okpebolo in Edo State did. He went and brought his people and then sent them to Abuja for trial so that the corrupt and morally bankrupt Fulani elitists, northern leaders will be happy. Yes, now, who are we holding accountable for what happened in Jos? We are not. Governor Mutuang, whatever you are called, you need to bring some people out. You know, those who killed those innocent Nigerian citizens in your state. You cannot say that you don't know them. If you say you don't know them, then you are not fit to be governor of that state. Maybe a state of emergency will be declared, but declared in whose favor? Yeah, that's another question. So let's not go there. All right. Now, the fake northern leaders, the corrupt northern leaders, the morally bankrupt northern leaders, the savages who call themselves northern leaders, mostly all Fulanis, have not issued one statement. We have not heard anything from Abubakar Atiku. I saw one feeble thing from Kwankwaso, Hypocrisy. At least he tried. We never hear anything from Erufai. We never hear anything from Sanisu Lamido. Northern leaders, right? Where's the other one? Who's the other one? There was another one who was making noise about what happened in Edo State. And then until yesterday, I saw the video clip from this stupid Hausa woman. I thought she was a human being. No wonder she has been avoiding me. I've sent her messages many times. She will never call back. She will never respond to my messages. Najatu Mohammed and Solomon Dalong. I think that one drank a brook. Then come out to be issuing riot acts to the people in the south of Nigeria and those states in particular about them holding the northern youths to prevent them from retaliating. Let them retaliate. I don't know which northern youth that he's talking about. So we are not afraid of retaliation anymore. You retaliate, we will retaliate more and more and more as Nigerians, not as Southerners. Nigerians from everywhere will now start retaliating for the mayhem that you people have been causing us in Nigeria. So maybe perhaps that is what's going to cure everybody. And then we will now begin to seek for true peace. Yes. So you kill people, you've been killing. You killed people in 1966. You killed over 1 million Igbos in 1966. You declared a war that was a genocide. And when it was over, between 1967 and 1970, over 5 million Igbos were massacred. And you were the ones responsible for that. Again, you went away scot-free. All right? You made the Igbos strangers in their country. Your ancestors migrated into what became Nigeria. You are not original Africans. You are Arabs. But we decided that, okay, let's build one country. Let's build one country. And now you want to seize it by force. Amalgamation Treaty ended in 2014, 100 years after its signing in 1914. So what is wrong in all of us coming together? Yes, with all ethnic nationalities coming together to put a hand on paper to say, yes, we want this Nigeria. And this is how we want this Nigeria to run. A country where no man shall be oppressed. A country where though tongues and tribes may differ, but in brotherhood we shall stand. Yes, that is what we wanted. But no, you won't have it because you don't like to share. You want to dominate all the time. Even when you don't have what it takes to lead, you want to lead. 10 out of Nigeria's 13 heads of state were Fulanis or have something close to do with them. And you are a minority in Nigeria. Who are you to want to tell us what to do? In a country where we hold a commanding majority, that thing has ended. And that is why the North is dead. You see what I'm saying? The North is dead. So now, you're fucking stupid Northern leaders. You have not issued any statements. You have not brought up people that needed to be arrested. Now, let me ask you, the 4,000 people that Belum Bodejo trained as terrorists, as bandits, where are they? Did they disarm them? What happened? How was his case disposed? Yes, the governor of Nasarawa State is somebody that I know here. Yes, he lived here in Houston. I've encountered him a couple of times. I expected Sule to be a responsible governor, but he has proven that he cannot change, even with years of his being here in the United States. Here, specifically Houston, in Houston, Texas, he did not change one bit. He's a useless man. Yes, he allowed Bello Bodejo to use his state to train 4,000 Fulanis. Yes, and then dispatch them into forests across Nigeria, where they are harassing and killing, kidnapping and killing our people. And nobody. That is a treasonous offense for which he ought to be tried and shot. Yes, but because he is that Fulani, was Madam Voodoo Fulani, he got away with it. And now our people are paying the price of all that. Nigeria, this is not the Nigeria we want. Now, you who are talking about 2027, you are not serious. Seriously, we have a more serious trouble, and you are telling me about 2027. We have a people who have declared a war against Nigeria. You are telling me about 2027. How do you want us to get to that 2027 without a pathway? Yes, they brought this bastard they call Ebola Ahmed Tinubu to power. Yeah, they say they are Muslims. This hypocrites. They say they are Muslims. I know. I read the Quran. I've read the Bible. Yes. There's no place inside these two books where where people with a bad characters are chosen as leaders. There's nowhere where it is suggested. So the people who claim they are devout Muslims in the north of Nigeria, yes, Fulani, Usman Fodio Fulani children, who say they are devout Muslims, they pray 5 times a day facing the east, but they are the worst criminals in Nigeria. All the thieves who brought Nigeria on its knees are from that group. They are from that group. Now, where is your Islam? Where is your Islam? Hypocrites, evil men, savages, exploiters, bloodsuckers. Yes, vampires they are. Where are they? No statement issued from them. Where is the Sultan of Fulani Sultan in Sokoto, north of Sokoto? Because he cannot be a Fulani Sultan over an Hausa majority with whom he shares nothing in their tradition. If you are a traditional ruler, it means that you are presiding over people who share the same tradition with you. How can you be an emir of Sokoto or Sultan of Sokoto or an emir of Kano over an Hausa majority? Yes, with whom you have nothing in common traditionally, and you call yourself a traditional ruler. No, Sa'ad cannot. He's a symbol of oppression. He cannot. It's a symbol of occupation. He cannot be a traditional ruler in Nigeria. And so I don't know why. And they said he's the chairman of Nigeria's traditional rulers. These people in Nigeria, oh, the one who calls himself Oni of Sokoto, Oni of Fulani, or whatever, Oni of Fulani, Oni of Ife, Alafi of Oyo, Oba of Bini, all of us are there. Yeah, people, all of us are there. They say now, Sa'ad, be your chairman. You know what that means? That is why he comes and behaves as if he's the Sultan of Nigeria. He's not supposed to be seen near where traditional rulers are holding meetings, because he's not a traditional ruler. There's nothing traditional about the position. He is a symbol of invasion. It's a symbol of Fulani invasion of the Hausa people. How come is he a traditional ruler in Nigeria? That is, Nigeria has a lot of work to do, seriously, for us to be free and for us to be real. That country is not real. It's a fake country, but we can make it real. And the way to make it real is for us to uproot all the evil and the foundation of Nigeria and build a real Nigeria where everybody will feel safe and free to live. So this is why we have these troubles. The country is not real. The people leading the country are not real people. They are fake. They are useless. They are not men of justice. That's why everything is coming crashing in Nigeria. That's why nothing is working. Ordinary electricity, we cannot power our house. Individuals build their electricity. All right, they provide themselves water supply. They provide transportation. They do everything for themselves. The country is decaying. Yes, in the midst of its plenty. So now the question is, where is the north? Where is the north of Nigeria? Where are your northern leaders? So the people, I thought you said all the people, the Plateau, Benue, Kogi, Kwara, Nasarawa, all those people, all those areas are northern Nigeria. So are they not enough for you to rise up for them? And certain governors will now have to issue a statement, demanding investigation into the killing of 51 people, innocent and defenseless Nigerians. 51 people that you murdered yesterday, 2 days ago. And you know what? All of you are the masterminds of terrorism. All of you are the mastermind of banditry. All of you are the masterminds of the corruption that is killing Nigeria. All the thieves that have stolen Nigeria blind are mostly Fulanis with ties to Osman and Fodio. They say, we have to call you out. Check it out. Buhari was president for 8 years. What did he do to better the lives of the Hausa people? He made them worse. He made their lives worse. He made them poorer. 30 million as we speak of Hausa children. 30 million of Hausa children are where? On the streets, in the streets, begging. You know what? They produce 10 heads of state of Nigeria. These are people who don't want their people to be good. So this is why the ordinary person, the Hausa man especially, the Baron man, the thief, the Gede, the Doma, all those ethnic nationalities in the north, remove yourself from their northern crap. North is dead. If you are still thinking about one north, forget it. It died. It's gone. It will never resurrect again. Hear me. The north is dead. The north is a symbol of hellfire. It's a symbol of corruption. It's a symbol of slavery. It's a symbol of ignorance. It's a symbol of illiteracy. It's a symbol of intolerance. It's a symbol of savagery. Yes, it's a symbol of religious extremism. It's a symbol of everything death, poverty. Yes, want, disease, squalor. That is what the North represents. Why do you want to be a Northerner? Why do you call yourself a Northerner and not a Nigerian? Yes, call yourself a Nigerian and you see things will begin to change for you. Yes, it's time. It's time. Yes, it's time. Nigerians, let me tell you something. They use their cattle to look for trouble. They use their cattle to look for land to grab. You don't even have to fight them with an AK-47. You don't have to go buy AK-47 if you are a farmer in Nigeria. Protect your crops. Any cattle that comes into your land is a parasite. You know how to treat parasites. Give parasite medicine that kills parasites. So the parasites will stop coming to your farms. Yes. So you don't need to go and engage them in a physical war unless they bring it to your home. Yes, then you can fight back. But when it comes to your farm, protect your farms. Yes. Cattle in the 21st century belongs to the ranches. They don't belong in the streets. They don't belong to people's private property. Yes, protect your property. As the government, through government, has no capacity to protect your property. You have no capacity to protect your lives. Your right to life is a basic human right. Yes, protect yourselves and protect your property. Treat your farms, because that's your source of livelihood. You are not going to sit down and allow anybody come and destroy your farm. And then they are so wicked and so savage that they don't care. They have no heart. Their heart are the hearts of animals. Only animals are the ones that do not have sympathy. Maybe if we study them more carefully, maybe animals actually do have sympathy. But these ones who place highest premium on their animals than on human beings, or than on human lives, they are not human beings. They don't care. That is why it's so easy for them to kill people, and then they get away with it because they are animals. True human beings don't behave the way some people behave. Yes. So protect your crops, and nobody will punish you for protecting your crops. They are there for business. They are not producing meat for free for the people of Nigeria. If their meat was we are living in a communist environment where everybody works for the state, everything that everybody owns is for the state, no problem. All right, now we eat the animals. So when you commit anything against them, yeah, you'll be charged. But these ones, they work for themselves. They don't work for you. They are capitalists, and their business is all about making money. And your farm is for making money and to feed your family. If their cattle come and eat up everything in your farm, then your family will starve to death. Like so many families have starved to death in Nigeria because of the activities of these criminals who think that they own Nigeria. Yeah. Yes, who think that they own Nigeria. They will tell you that they are the owners of Nigeria. How will a stranger be the owner of Nigeria? You are crazy. They are damn stupid to think that. And then for us to be keeping quiet for this long, we allow them. We allow them everything that they want, they get. They kill. Now, like these ones who kill people in a Plateau state, I would love to see them prosecuted. But I tell you what, they are not going to find them. It's only when they kill in other places and the people retaliate, the law works for them. The country works for them. Yes, the security agencies work for them. And then we will go and be begging savages, so that they will not come and revenge. Why can't you create an army that will repel them whenever they want to come and revenge? Why can't you create policies that will stop them from rearing animals on your street? You mean if I was governor of Delta State or governor of Plateau State, I would go and then put an edit and say, okay, we don't want open grazing in my state. And then one Jupiter will come and tell me that that is not. Then why am I the governor of that state? They are blaming the governor of Plateau State that he did not do enough. Yes, that he is the chief security officer of the state. How is he the chief security officer when the police commissioner does not take instruction from him? Yes, the only way we can be chief security officers of our state is if we decentralize the policing system in Nigeria to create. I don't believe in state police. I'm not interested in state police. 3 different layers of policing. That's what America works in. Community police. Every local government, every town in America. Listen, hear me carefully. So all those people who talk about police, state police in Nigeria, they are not thinking, because maybe perhaps that's how much they know. But in America, how it works, even every university campus has its own police. Yes. Every high school has its own police. Yes, every high school, hear me? Most high schools have their own police. All universities in America have their own police. All communities, every small town in America has its own police. And you know what? Who are the people in the police force? The locals. Me, I know you, you know me. And we know all the criminals. We go tell you, say, behave yourself. And then when you act out of line, they will get you. The federal gets involved. There's a FBI, the federal. Those ones, they connect. They can't jump anyhow. they connect with the local police. When it becomes too much, yeah, they get the FBI involved. The FBI is involved not to break down on the local police, just to gather enough evidence to prosecute. That's how it works. So don't give me state police. State police will be a tool in the hands of the governors to fight the opposition. But when it is community police, both parties, different political parties are involved. So the job is done. And who benefits? The people, because they are out now to protect the people. So all this money that Nigeria is investing in this useless central policing, we should calculate it and tell every local, every town, every community in Nigeria to go and register with the CAC, their police department. And then we total the fund. Nigeria can fund every local government, every town, when they get police. All right? And all these problems will be solved. Complete. Yeah, Victoria, thank you very much. Yes, they are hypocrites. Why are they not calling out for the head of John the Baptist this time? You see now, that is why I tell you guys, North is dead. North works for only Fulani, Usman, and for those children. They are the owners of the North. How can you be a Northerner? All the leaders are Usman and for those children's Fulani. Yeah, they are the leaders of the North. There's no Hausa person. All the governors in their North, all the governors in their 10 states in the North, all right, are all Fulanis. All the senators are Fulanis. All the members of House of Representatives are Fulanis. And guess what? What is their population in Nigeria? Their population in Nigeria is less than 10 million people. Yeah, these people are so heinous, so wicked. Yes. Their leaders, I'm talking about their leaders, they are so dishonest, so mischievous. Yes, everything. They control the North. That is why now they think they scatter for their hand. That's why they are desperate now. That's why they are shooting up everywhere to blackmail us. Nigerians, we must not yield to their blackmail. We must stand firm. Yeah, we must stand firm. We must build networks among ourselves and build networks among communities across Nigeria. We must put an end to this occupation force. Nigeria contributed so much money to the fight against apartheid in South Africa. What they are practicing in Nigeria is apartheid. What they are practicing in the north of Nigeria is pure apartheid. Where on earth will a man, a minority, be the king of a majority? A minority that have no tradition in common, be the king, be the emir, be the sultan of the original owners of the land. If you are an Hausa person listening to my message, I want to warn you about your sister, Najatu Mohammed. She's a sold out Fulani front. He does not speak for the Hausa people. She has no interest in your people. She's a jobber. They have given her money to repress you further. They have given her money to recruit you ahead of their war with the Tinubu. That war is not your war. Hausa people, listen. The Fulani war with the Tinubu is not your war. Let them fight their war with Tinubu. They were the one who brought Tinubu and forced you people to vote for him. Namune. Somebody Yamuzulumune. Kungeni wo. I think on an eye. On an eye don't open now. I hope it open. Kubude Ido. Yes. Full Hausa, open your eyes. Fulani war with a Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a Fulani war. It's not an Hausa war. Alright? It's not a northern war. Let them fight with him. God will punish all of them, including Tinubu. We warned Nigerians, but they did not listen. We did not want Tinubu. Saad, who claims to be a Muslim, devout Muslim. Saad, who claims to be the supreme leader, spiritual leader of Muslims. Yeah, as dishonest as he was, the person he saw for you, so that he so much love, was a drug dealer, a certificate forger, and an identity thief. The person they paired him with was a Boko Haram terrorist. I'm talking about Kashin Shetima. They love you so much. Their minister of defense that they chose was who? Bello Matawale. Bello Matawale was quartering bandits when he was governor. He put all the money of Zamfara in his pocket. That is how much Saad loves you. That is how much Saad loves you. Sarikim Muzulumi. Kai Sarikim Banza. Sarikim Banzani. That Iska Baban, that Iska Koi. What? And here we go to hellfire. Yeah, for misleading the children of God. For using religion to destroy Nigeria. Hausa people, Berom, Igede, Idoma, all of you unite. Hausa Christians and Muslims, please. They divided you long enough. 221 years of you being divided. You must reunite with your brothers and sisters. Whether you are Christian or Muslim, what difference does it make? If you believe that God is God, then the difference is only in the pathway. Yeah. So, go and unite with your brothers and sisters. You have one common enemy. Your common enemy is Fulani elites with ties to Osman Dan Fodio, the greatest terrorist who came and killed your ancestors, took their land, and took everything from, made you slaves. 221 years of history cannot be wiped away so easily. It's time. You Hausa people, rise up and take charge. 66 million of you in the north of Nigeria, being led by less than 7 million Fulani people. Then something is wrong with you if you cannot wake up now. Don't listen to Naja too. She sold out. She works for them. Do not listen to that woman. She's not a good woman. I thought she was. I have been trying to get in touch with her. Every time I sent her a message, she never responded. That was when I knew that there's something not right about her. She's not a good person. So just turn your back. Face yourselves now. Start taking care of your family. That's why they tell you marry. They are having all these children. Now your children are suffering. 30 million Hausa children. 30 million future of Nigeria are on the street begging. God did not make it so. God did not create them to be poor. It is Saad and his ancestors that made them so. Their grip on the north should die. And there's nothing they can do about it. Because this is a moment that has come for the liberation of Nigeria to be effected. They can't stop it. All we need is courage. Let the people come out in their numbers. Central African Republic dealt with them and drove them out. So they want to make Nigeria home. Have you heard about Central African Republic? They had the people hostage for a very long time. Until some years ago, the owners of the land said, no, we cannot take nonsense from you anymore. You are strangers to our land. Now you have to go. They went and took their land. Do that. That's what we must do in Nigeria. We must send this strong message to them. Stop going, crying, every time they kill you are crying. No. When they kill, strike, you strike back. That's what bullies, that's the language that they understand. But when you keep crying, they keep getting worse because they are not human beings. They have no heart. Stand up for your rights, Nigerians. Much love from here. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Thank you, Victoria. I know you are doing a great job. You are a very tough woman. Keep on going. Nobody can stop us. And nobody can touch us because we are doing the work of the Almighty. Bye for now.